What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about elbow pain when performing tricep exercises. So you probably clicked on this because you might be experiencing elbow pain. We're going to talk about why you might be experiencing that and what we could do to fix that. So a very common exercise, tricep cable press down. You can use different handles. You have the rope, you have the straight bar, you have an easy curl bar, but we're just going to demonstrate with this V-bar. So there's two main causes that I see for people who experience elbow pain on a tricep press down. First thing, forcefully locking out. Now you do want to go through a full range of motion and lock out your triceps, but not forcefully. You see a lot of people snap at the bottom of the lockout. That's placing a lot of stress and tension on your elbow. You do want to smoothly go through that. When you get to the bottom, just squeeze your tricep, don't snap. So you see a lot of this in the gym. That's not good for your elbows. Second thing is not going through the full range of motion and stopping at 90 degrees on the way up. So on the negative, they stop right here and press back down. So you could think if you're stopping here and forcefully locking out, you're placing a lot of unnecessary stress on the elbow. So when you come up, bring your arms all the way up, let your forearm touch your bicep, and then go through the full range of motion. So this is what you see a lot of. Stop, lock out, stop, lock out. If I stop right here, again, the weight is being placed on my elbow. Not good. So let that arm come up, let the tricep fully stretch, and then press back down. So a full range of motion, proper rep should look like this. All the way up, forearm touches the bicep, press down, lock out and squeeze. All the way up, lock out and squeeze. Not this. So I guarantee if you have elbow pain and you did what I said you might be doing and you try this out, you might not experience that pain anymore, or you could try out the different handles. So one other quick fix would be grab a straight bar or an easy curl bar and perform this exercise supinated, palms facing up. So you're doing a reverse grip tricep press down. Because a lot of times if you do overhand pronated, you might feel some pain right here on the inside of your elbow. If you supinate, palms facing up, it will be a lot more tricep. So again, same rules apply. All the way up, forearm touches the bicep, back down, squeeze the tricep at the lockout. So try those things and let me know if they help. All right, so another exercise that might be destroying your elbows is a skull crusher, but you can fix that by changing the way you perform the exercise. So it's called a skull crusher because of how you bring it down. It can crush your skull if you let go. So you see it done like this very often. Elbows are tucked in, you come down to the top of your forehead and press back up. The problem here is you're not fully stretching your triceps and a lot of stress is being placed on your elbows in this position. So what you could do to fix that is to get into shoulder extension, let those triceps stretch behind your head and press out like that. So I'll demonstrate that real quick. You see this exercise done often with an easy curl bar like this. This is the wrong way to do it. That will hurt your elbows over time. So come like this. Come to the top of your forehead and press back up. Even with no weight on this bar, I feel stress on my elbows. So to fix that, we're gonna go behind the head a little bit. So we're going into shoulder extension, stretching the triceps, coming behind the head and pressing back and out. You'll feel this a lot more in your triceps and a lot less on your elbows. And one other adjustment you can make is not forcefully bringing your elbows in so tight. So that's something you often hear when people start to flare their elbows out and they're doing a skull crusher. Someone, if they're with them in the gym, they'll tell them elbows in, and try and keep them as close to your body as possible. That is not necessary. You can flare them out a little bit and it will take stress off the inside part of your elbow. So allow your elbows to flare out a little bit and allow yourself to go into shoulder extension, stretch the triceps and press behind your head and you'll feel a lot less pain. So one alternative to this would be use a different bench. So we're gonna go hop on the decline bench and I'll show you what that looks like. So now we're on a decline bench and you can see the weights right there behind me. Now, optimally with a skull crusher, if you can have someone hand you the weight, that's always the best bet, especially when you're in the decline position. For some people, it's hard to have it on their lap and fall back with it. And if you're going too heavy, if it's already on the ground, this can place stress on your tricep trying to lift it up off the ground. But being that we're not going too heavy, we'll be all right. So you can see, already in this position, before I grab the weight, I'm already able to get into shoulder extension right here and stretch my triceps. So this is the position we want to start in. This is the position we want to finish in. So again, the improper way to do it would be coming to the forehead, which is hard to do when you're on a decline. So this makes it easier again to do it with proper form. So we're coming behind the head, stretch, out, stretch, out, stretch, out. Again, allow those elbows to flare a little bit. Don't try and force them in. So right here, behind the head, out, out. So, to wrap it up, I hope those tips helped you guys out. I understand what it's like. A lot of people experience elbow pain, and it's usually just because an exercise is performed incorrectly, and by tweaking your form or finding an alternative, you can alleviate a lot of that pain. So if this video did help you, go ahead and click that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below letting me know if you tried out these tips and what they did for you. So if you have any extra tips you want to share, leave them down below. I'm sure a lot of people would love to read them. Thanks as always for watching. We'll talk to you all in the next video.
There you go.